Hi everybody, welcome to Breakfast at Tiffany's. It is Friday, October 3rd. I cannot believe we're in October already. It's crazy. Crazy. So, let's see. What am I going to talk about today? I am feeling very swamped. I was feeling pretty good for the last couple months, but then all of a sudden it started occurring to me that I'm going to be in Europe for 10 days in November. And November is just next month. It just is starting to feel very real to me. If you know me, you know I can't stand to be away from the business for too long. I won't even be taking my computer with me to Europe because it's Europe. But when I go on vacation, I take my computer and I'll still work. I'll still mark things sold. I'll still do some money stuff, or, the stuff in the background. I will still be doing stuff while I'm on vacation, but I can't do anything for either of my jobs while I'm on vacation because I'm not taking my computer. So it's starting to stress me out. I set a goal. We used to list 3 things on eBay a day. And several months ago, I increased it to 4 because I'm trying to get through our consignments faster. So we do at least 4 new listings a day. Now, Lori takes stuff down and relists it and refreshes things all the time. And that helps the eBay algorithm too. But listing at least 4 new things a day is just my goal, so we can make progress on the stuff that we're doing. And to have the ability to have 4 things a day list while I'm gone in November means we have to have a lot of photos ready before I leave. Well, Vicky takes the photos, most of them. And Vicky's coming to work this Sunday, and then she's leaving Tuesday. So, and then she's not coming again the whole rest of October. And she is going to come and work while I'm gone, but that's not going to help me get the listings ready because after she takes the pictures, I run the pictures through Photo Room. I edit them a lot. Then I'll get the drafts listings up and list perfectly for Lori. It's a whole teamwork thing, but if she's taking the photos while I'm gone, they're not going to be getting edited right through Photo Room and getting listed to list perfectly for Lori. So that's not going to help. That'll help when I get back, but that's not going to help for while I'm gone. So it suddenly occurred to me that now taking all these pictures, if I want to keep up that goal, is going to be on me for the next month. But there's a lot of other things I need to do too, in my life. So, and things I want to do, I have to finish the back gardens. This is my personal goal. I have to finish clearing the back gardens and getting the mulch down before it snows. So, I know last year I was in the garden working way until November, sometimes in December, but it was cold, but I was doing it. But I'm going to be gone for 10 days in November. So now I'm oh my gosh, how am I going to get all this stuff done? But I have to realize, so I know I'm not the only one that gets these overwhelm feelings. And a lot of that is because of things that you put on yourself. Nobody's going to die. Terrible is going to happen if there are 4 things listed, new things listed each day while I'm gone. Lori will still be delisting and relisting, so that will keep the algorithm up. She'll be coming over here and shipping, I assume. I'm guessing that's what she's doing. It's not a tragedy. People take vacation. People are allowed to take vacation. So I just have to learn to accept that it's okay to not meet a goal that I personally set. But I think a lot of people do that to themselves, especially women, put this huge burden on themselves to keep up with some schedule that is self-inflicted. So it's not a huge deal, but I have to get myself to the point where I can accept that that's not going to happen. I mean, I'm going to try. I'm going to take some pictures. I'm going to go down there today and take some pictures after I go out and do my garden stuff, because I haven't been out there in a few days. And I lost a day of work this week on my bookkeeping job, and I have to work so many hours to get the paycheck that we're budgeted for. So I have to put in so many hours for that, and I lost a day on Tuesday of that job because I had to be there for my son. So things happen. Like, stuff happens, and you have to like work around it. And I'm just trying to figure that out. I also have 2 bins more than 2 bins, a little bit more than 2 bins of fall decor that I want to put out. I know a lot of people did this in September. I probably should have done this in September, but I just have this thing about keeping the seasons where the seasons are supposed to be, and I just can't put out pumpkins in September. I mean, I think I put out 1, but I just can't do it. But I'm ready now for my pumpkin season. I'm ready to put out my decor. Mrs. Goose got her pumpkin outfit on. I just have to do her tree and the whole rest of the house. I bought mums 2 weeks ago that I haven't planted yet. I don't want them to die before they ever get planted. There's a lot of crap going on. But I know I'm not alone. Come on, people. I know. Like, I can't be the only one that feels like there's a lot of stuff to do and very little time to do it. And I'm going through business coaching. I have things I got to do to respond to my coach before I meet with her next week. Goals that we had set that I haven't quite met yet. Like, there's things, anyway, I could go on and on. But the longer I talk to you, the more I'm not working on my other stuff. But I wanted to update you on something fun. I think some of you know that last year I was tracking what states I shipped to, and I started on January 1st, and it wasn't until August 18th that I finished all 50 states because of the darn Hawaii. Hawaii was like holding me up for months. I had everything else done, and Hawaii was holding me up. But so on August 18th I got Hawaii, so I finished that. So I decided to start the map again on September 1st. And this is what I have so far since September 1st. Not bad. I mean, I still have the white states, and I got Hawaii already. Hawaii came in like right away. So now I'm waiting on Alaska and all these other big white ones. And little tiny Rhode Island over here is not colored in. So, but I think that's not bad for just a month. Not bad at all. My cat's over here groaning. See? Rocky. Hi. See, Rocky's in his bin over here. He sleeps in a plastic bin. Oh, and another thing I just thought of. When I was feeding the cats in the craft room today, I was looking around, and I looked down and I saw this thing that someone gave me last Christmas. And it's something that has to be made, well, it doesn't have to be, but it's supposed to be made for the fall for your table centerpiece for Thanksgiving or something. So now I'm like, how am I going to get this done and made by Thanksgiving? Want to see? It's Legos. You can just hear the bags of Legos in there. I haven't even opened it yet. But I have to assemble this to be on our Thanksgiving table. I mean, of course I don't have to, but that was the goal. But I realized that I just noticed this and I was like, oh shoot, that should have been a summer project. Because it's probably going to take me a while. And I don't generally take the time to sit around and just like make crafts, but I love doing it. But We'll see. So we're taking bets right now on whether I will get this done by Thanksgiving or not, considering I'm going to Europe for 10 days. Where am I going? I'm going to, so glad you asked. I'm going to Budapest, Prague, and Vienna. Courtesy of my mother. So I'm going with my mom. So anyway, I'm going to get to work because there's stuff to do. And I will talk to you next Friday, if I don't see you before then. Lori and I are planning to do, we have stuff at Weaver's Treasures. The brick and mortar store, Weaver's Treasures Antique Mall. Weaver's Treasures Antique Mall. And, I'm sorry, my ear just clogged up again. It's a problem. Anyway, we are going to be doing the switch over, taking the fall stuff down from there and putting up Christmas stuff. And Lori suggested that we have a fall decor live sale before we put the stuff back on our shelves down here. When we bring it back from Weaver's Treasures, before we put it back downstairs, we should try to sell some more stuff on, and have a live sale. So I'm hoping to talk to her today to try to get that on the calendar so we can come up with a date that we're going to do the Weaver's Treasures switchover and the date for the live sale. So stay tuned for that. Now I'm going to go. I'll see you later. Talk to you soon. Bye.